Welcome back to my channel. Today's episode will continue the events of Season 1. In the previous episode, we learned about the fall of Ionia, and that was also the beginning of a larger and more intense war. Persia officially attacked Greece for the first time. However, the first obstacle they had to overcome was the elite and fighting spirit of the Spartans. Let's start now. After the Ionian revolt, King Darius I of Persia vowed to punish Athens for supporting the rebels. In 490 BCE, he launched a military expedition into Greece. He sent generals Datis and Artapaenes, commanding a fleet with 20,000–30,000 troops. On the way, the Persians captured and destroyed Eretria, enslaving its people. Next, they landed at Marathon, a flat plain about 40 kilometers from Athens, the perfect battlefield for Persian archers and cavalry. In August 480 BCE, King Xerxes led a massive Persian army across the Hellespont, advancing into Greece. In response, the Greek city-states hastily formed an alliance, led by Sparta and Athens. To halt the Persian advance, they chose to defend Thermopylae, a narrow pass between mountains and sea, just wide enough for a few men to stand abreast. Commanding the Greek forces was King Leonidas I of Sparta, who brought only 300 of his most elite warriors, each with a son to carry on his name, a symbolic act of readiness for death. They were reinforced by about 7,000 soldiers from other Greek city-states, including Thespia, Thebes, and Phocis. Day 1 to Wall of Steel. When the enormous Persian army, estimated between 100,000 to 250,000 troops, arrived, Xerxes assumed the Greeks would surrender. But Leonidas refused. The Persians launched full assaults, but the narrow terrain prevented them from leveraging their superior numbers. Day 2 to unshakable resolve. Xerxes adjusted his tactics, rotating fresh troops and launching nighttime volleys of arrows. Still, the Greeks held their ground. The Spartans even feigned retreat to lure Persians into traps, then counterattacked with deadly precision. Their courage and discipline astonished even Persian generals. But by nightfall, a turning point was reached. Betrayal on the rear flank. A local Greek named Ephialtes betrayed his homeland, revealing to Xerxes a secret mountain path over Mount Anapia, a route that would allow Persian forces to flank the Greek position from behind. Upon learning of this, Leonidas quickly convened a council. He ordered the bulk of the Greek army to withdraw, choosing to remain with his 300 Spartans, 700 Thespians, and 400 Thebans, all willing to fight to the death. Day 3, a glorious death. At dawn, Persian forces attacked from both front and rear. Leonidas and his warriors fought ferociously, slaying countless enemies before being surrounded. King Leonidas fell, and his comrades formed a tight circle around his body, refusing to abandon him. Eventually, the entire rear guard perished. Yet, they had inflicted thousands of casualties on the Persians and delivered a stunning blow to Xerxes' pride. An immortal legacy. Thermopylae became an eternal symbol of resistance and the fight for freedom, inspiring the Greek world to unite. The battle marked the beginning of Persia's eventual defeats at Salamis and Plataea.